Welcome back to the channel. This is where I'm rebuilding this crash damaged Fiesta-ST that I bought from auction. So this car had a front end collision and there was some damage to the interior, and on the last video we stripped the dashboard and replaced all the airbags. I managed to put everything back in, but there's still an airbag light on, but there should be more on that later. For today, the main goal is to try and rebuild this front end, so let's get to it. The first job was to repair the broken headlight tabs. The lights still work perfectly fine, so I thought it would have been a shame to buy new ones. I picked up some headlight tabs and I'm just trimming the plastic so it matches perfectly and using a strong adhesive to secure the new tabs in place. While the tabs dry, I put back the bonnet on the car and then I tied my tripod down firmly as it was getting really windy and got back to the bonnet to tighten the bolts holding them to the hinges. This was quite fiddly as I was alone, but I managed to get it done. The weather today was really against me as it just started to rain, but luckily I managed to secure the bonnet just in time to protect the engine bay from the wet. So I just started chucking it down as I was putting on the bonnet, and so I figured I might as well just jump in the car, get some shelter, and figured this would be a good time to explain what's been going on with this airbag light. Because I changed the dashboard and changed all the airbags that are blown, I changed the seat belts as well. When I plugged the car in and started up again, there's an airbag light that comes on. So I scanned it with my diagnostic tool, and the errors that came up saying that it was the driver's seat and passenger seat tensioners, seatbelt tensioners. So then I was thinking about, oh, maybe I didn't connect something properly, so I double checked everything. Everything's plugged in the way that it should be. And then what I found out is, because you might remember, I replaced the crash module. So in the car, the crash module sits just down there underneath the handbrake lever. So I took out the sort of center console part. And when I inspected the part numbers, this is the original one. You might be able to see a bit closer. It actually ends in FF. Right there as well, the part number. So I found out the one that I actually bought to replace the original one that didn't have any crash data actually ended with the part number CF, so it was actually the wrong part. So I put the original one back in and I had a few options. I wanted to use Force Scan, which is like a software to be able to clear any codes or crash data that's on there. Option number one, which is probably the easiest thing to do, I bought another crash module. And you can see this one actually has the FF part number on it as well. So this does not have any crash data on it. So I think the easiest thing to do is I'll disconnect the battery, plug this one in, plug it into the car, clear any codes, that airbag light goes. That's option number one and probably the quickest way to do it. Option two is I picked up this OBD reader, which has a USB port so that I can connect directly to my Mac. Option three, hopefully it doesn't get that far, but if neither of those things work, then I'm gonna have to take out, I'll return the new crash module that I bought, the second crash module that I bought as well with the wrong part number, and then take the original one and send it off to have it coded, to have the airbag light coded out. So I figure while it stops to rain, I'll probably have 30 seconds because it's so temperamental. I'm just gonna swap out the crash module and at least see if we can clear this airbag light. So you can see, that's the new one. See, it ends in FF. That's the original one that has the crash data on it, also ending in FF. Battery's connected. Let's turn the power on. Oh. Looks like the battery might be flat. We put a charger on it, but that airbag light is still there, so that might not have worked. Battery's been charging for a little bit. It's over 12 volts, so it should be able to start. So while I left the battery to charge for longer, I went back to the bonnet to line it up with the body panels. Now for some reason the bonnet got stuck in the latch, so I had to remove some bolts so that I could access the release latch to get it open again. So I'm not really sure what happened, but the bonnet got caught on the latch, so I managed to finally release it. So let's lift it up and take a look, because I had to remove a lot of bolts. It was a real headache. Bonnet lines are lining up very well. Then we'll check it again on this side. So it's not snapped all the way down, because I just want to make sure that the bonnet latch is working properly. So it's in the first rung. But I'm just going to grease it up before, because I did push it all the way down and it got stuck. Okay, back in the car. The battery's been charging for a while, so let's flip the car on and let's see what we can do. Honestly, sometimes it feels like it's one step forward and 2 or 3 steps back. Let's see if we can fire the car up. Perfect. Purring like a kitten, but that airbag light is still there. I think what I'm going to try and do is clear the codes just with my Autel diagnostic tool, because I put the new crash module in, which shouldn't have any crash data on it. So it might be a case of just clearing all the codes. So let's do that first. Okay, let's auto scan. Let's see, it's likely going to be quite a few faults. Alright, so we're coming up with 3 faults. Powertrain. Crash input. Why is that? Not sure why it's still storing crash data, because the crash module that I have, I was told, the seller told me that there wasn't any crash data on it. So unless the car is recording it from somewhere else. Let me see if I can try and clear it. I'm just going to clear all the codes and then see if anything comes back. Okay, looks like that hasn't worked because the airbag light is still on. It's still recording crash data onto the crash module. So what I'm going to do is use this 4Scan OBD reader that has a USB port and connect that to my MacBook, and using using the 4Scan software, hopefully I'll be able to clear any crash data from there. So let's give that one a try. Hit another roadblock. While I was charging up the car, getting the software ready 4Scan to be able to clear the airbag light, the battery's just gone. It's gone completely. If I try and start the car, there's nothing. It is struggling. So I'm actually away for a whole week, from a couple of days. So I think I might have to leave a trickle charger on just to get this battery up and running. I think it's been sat for a bit too long, so there's no way I'll be able to do the coding for now, at least until the battery gets back up and running. It's about 8 volts so far. It's dropping, but the trickle charger's on now, so hopefully it should get back up to a good charge. We haven't done as much as I would have liked today. We did manage to fit the bonnet. I really did want to clear this airbag light. The front bumper still needs to go on, so it's just like the last little final bits to get this car up and running, which is quite frustrating. But I'm afraid I'm gonna have to leave it for there, guys. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you did enjoy the video, give it a thumbs up, be sure to subscribe, and I'll see you next week. All right, Chewy out.